All right. What's going on?
Yes, sir.
My boy,
Man.
back with another one, man.
Yeah. This one gonna be, a more serious one, but we still gonna put our spin on it. First, let's go on here and get into our intro. So, what's going on, y'all? It's your guy Tez the Five,
It's your guy CJ100.
and we are the 5100 podcast. Back at y'all again with another episode of Saturday Night Five.
You feel me?
Man, this gonna be one that we are going to need chat and crowd participation, especially from women.
Facts.
Cause we gonna be coming at this from a different angle. We gonna tell about the case and the nitty gritty, but we also got some questions for the women that we gonna get into. So first, let me get some of the housekeeping out of the way. Number one, we are reopening our Teespring store. We are running a deal with a special promo right now. Let's see what we got. My boy gonna get the store pulled up. That is our Teespring store. So many of y'all didn't even know that we had a store. Plus all the new subscribers that we got lately. And I want to shout my boy CJ out because he really been working on that game. And man, the subscribers been crazy. I think we done got 50 in the last couple of days, like few days. Like, bro, it been some amazing growth. Shout out to Hink. What's up, my guy? What's going on, Hink, man? Appreciate you for being here. Charles, thank you for being here. Y'all, we need this chat to be going tonight because we gotta have this conversation. But the promo code is BAK100 for 20% off. We're going to be running this sale until Wednesday. The Teespring store is back. As you can see, some of our designs scrolling right now. The shirts, we got, man, the Big Discipline, the Real Peel, the 5100 logo. We got the men and the women. The hoodies, which going to be popping this winter. I'm about to get me another jump.
Yes, sir.
Man, we even got some for the babies, man. Levi, he got one. He got to get him a new junk, though. He didn't outgrew that one. But yeah, so the Teespring store back open, y'all. So if you want to go ahead and get you some merch for Cyber Monday or Christmas or winter solstice, whatever you call it.
What?
Winter solstice,
I know what you mean,
Christmas. Hey, I'm just saying,
Hanukkah.
Right, all that. Yeah. So whatever you celebrate, or if you just want to help support the 5100 podcast, you can go get you a shirt from the Teespring store. The code is BAK100 for 20% off of everything.
You feel me?
Yes, sir.
So look, all right. For this topic, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a touchy subject. It's definitely a situation that horrifies me as a father to send my child somewhere and something like this would happen, right? It's kind of scary to even think about, but it does happen. What I've been wanting to kind of talk about is, we talk about black on black violence, but when we talk about that, we're usually talking at it from a standpoint of black men deleting other black men.
Right.
This is why we need sisters to speak on this, because these were sisters that attacked her that ultimately was the reason she died. And what was it for? Right? We're going to get into all that. But I just want the ladies that's listening to think about that. Like, what is your position on this? Like, this is a part of that black on black violence. Let's not single out one group. We're doing it to each other. And there's usually a woman behind some of these heinous acts. It's not always the case. I'm not gonna put it all on you, but I would like for the women to come forth and speak on just the violence between each other, because we see it a lot. It don't always end up in death.
Facts. And another thing, like CJ said, it don't always end up on the news either.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it happened between us, bro, it's front page news sometimes. Now this one then went viral and it is national, but it took a lot for it to get there. So to the women that's in the chat that's coming in, please, y'all, we need y'all in this conversation tonight. Hop in the chat. We'll drop the link later on. We need to have y'all here to have this conversation tonight.
Facts.
All righty. So my boy, we're gonna go ahead and get into the case and what's going on.
Okay. So apparently the arrest warrant has been issued for the friend of a North Carolina woman found dead while on vacation in Mexico. Now this is Shanquella? Shanquella, okay, Shanquella Robinson. So Mexican prosecutors obtained arrest warrant for the friend of a North Carolina woman found dead last month while on vacation in Cabo San Lucas, and on Thursday called the death the result of a direct attack. Now that's important because what were they saying? It was a self-deletion?
No, they were saying it was alcohol poisoning at first.
Alcohol poisoning. Okay, so obviously there was some alcohol involved for them to even think that, alcohol poisoning could have been the determination of her death. So Shanquella Robinson, 25, was traveling with college friends from Winston-Salem State University. Shout out to them. I know a couple people went there too. When she was found dead in a vacation rental property, said her father, Bernard Robinson. Jesus. See that what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I just couldn't imagine getting that call.
Facts, bro.
Wait. My daughter, what? What's going on in all this sketchy stuff? But we'll keep going. I ain't gonna read too much more into it. Right. Robinson with 6 friends arrived October 28th in Mexico, according to a Thursday statement. Charles, you can't just pop on like that, bro. You can't just do that, my nigga.
Right.
What else? He didn't mess me all the way up, man.
Where we was at?
To a Thursday statement by Mexican prosecutors working on the extradition proceedings with their country's attorney general and foreign affairs ministry. Evidence shows the death resulted from a direct attack, not an accident, and involved one of the females of the victim's female friends, the prosecutor said. Mexican officials have not named the suspect, but confirmed she is a U.S. citizen who is believed to be in the United States. No one has been charged in the case, and authorities have not released names of Robinson's friends. CNN has reached out to the U.S. Department, FBI, and Justice for comment. So I'm gonna leave it at that. This article, let me get the date right. From what I saw, this came out yesterday. Well, today. What's today? Yeah, yesterday. So it came out yesterday. So as of yesterday, that is what they have. Arrest warrant has been issued for the friend.
Right. And look, I know, a lot of y'all been following this case, then watched it. We ain't gonna give y'all a full deep dive into it, but we will give the basics of it. For the people, like CJ said, Miss Shanquella Robinson passed away in St. Lucas. Now, the friend that is in question is Miss Dejanay Jackson. For you all that don't know, a video was being shared on Facebook, Twitter of Miss Dejanay putting her hands to Shanquella.
Right.
Also, Winter Donovan, who is another friend of Miss Dejanay, Miss Shanquella, was also shown pretty much choke slamming her. Like I ain't saying that as no joke. Like, she literally grabbed the neck, threw her to the ground, and apparently that's what broke her neck. And like CJ said, this case brings up a lot of emotions to fathers. CJ got a daughter. We'll be pulling Reggie up in a minute. He got a daughter. And I know this affects them a little differently because, like CJ said, he can only imagine getting that phone call. Shoot, if it was my son, it'll be rough, but I know it'll be hard for your daughter. And what's even more sad is it was males there. Now, I say males. I didn't say men. It was males there. Brother, I think his name is Khalid. He was the best friend of Shanquella. If you watch the video, he was the one holding the phone, recording watching his best friend get beat to death. And he was just telling her to fight back. Now, we're gonna deep dive into that. But I will say this: most straight men wouldn't just let that go down.
Nah. If he a man.
Facts.
If he a man, because ain't no way if we on a trip together, right? Ain't no way in the world I would allow women to fight, period.
Right.
Like I'm really shutting down too loud of an argument. Because first of all, you gonna ruin the vibe. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all supposed to be friends. Y'all ain't supposed to be going back and forth with each other like that. We're here for a good time. So, that brings to the point you was just saying. We've heard several times that gay black men will protect the black woman quicker than a straight black man is. Well, here you go. You had 3 there.
Yep.
That didn't protect this woman. Left her to her own defenses and told her to fight back. And you know why, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was entertaining.
Yeah.
They saw it as entertainment, a cat fight.
Right.
Lame as hell.
And it's sad too, because like CJ said, we hear this so much where it's, these men protect us better. It's like, no, you got to understand, they got a different mindset from me and CJ. They see this as facts, the whole lot. But they see that, like CJ said, that was entertainment to them. That was funny to them. That was something that, girl do this, girl do that, where it's like, man, a man would have stepped in and be like, hey, man, y'all shut that down, bro. Like, we ain't finna do this. Like CJ said, we done flew all this way. We done spent this money. Let's have fun. Another thing about the case, apparently Shanquella paid for the Airbnb and for some of the people to come. Just for them to do this.
You know what that breeds?
Man.
Haterade.
Facts. That's haterade and jealousy.
That's a fact, bro. So she came with she dropped the dollars, you know what I'm saying? So, if anything, at all costs, that woman should be protected. She was willing to make sure you didn't miss out on a good time and y'all don't protect her. It's starting to look like a setup, man.
It is. And the more and more we digging into this case, the more and more evidence that's coming out. And I'm talking about, y'all, it seems like a new video come out about this every day. Mm-hmm. We done seen videos of one of the males standing over the woman saying, oh, we got us a body. We got us a body. It's like, why would you even be saying that if this supposed to be a friend of yours? And see, to me, this is a clear example of why you gotta detail who your friends really are.
Yeah, you gotta be on top of that, man.
And that's why it's so important we have the ladies here tonight, because with men, bro, we usually don't handle these situations like this. Like, it is jealousy and envy between men, but it ain't usually like this. Like, it ain't
just getting confronted before you go on a trip.
Oh, hell yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's usually how that's gonna go. Like, you're not even gonna be in a circle for long. And we talking about grown men. We're not talking about young. Young is a little different. You're still trying to figure, but like 25, 26 and up, man, look, as a man, like, I would have been sniffed out some weak ass or some turncoat or some jealousy from Ted. I'd have been sniffed that out. You know what I'm saying? It's like we just trust each other. You know what I'm saying? It's a real friendship. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't really experience that, but when it comes to men, when it's not that, it go left quick.
Man.
It go left quick.
Because especially if y'all in a group, man, CJ, we said this on the Know Your Role episode with Rudy the Samurai. Mm-hmm. In that circle of men, we know who the alphas and the betas are, but we also know who the guys that don't belong in this circle. So when they get there, it's automatically like, who bro here with?
Facts.
Because he didn't come with me. He ain't come with CJ. He ain't come with Reggie. He ain't come with Rudy the Samurai. Who he with?
Facts.
Because you can feel that energy. And to me, it is so confusing to why women don't feel their energy, or maybe they feel it and ignore it. That's really what I want to know with this conversation tonight, bro.
Right. Because ladies seem to get in these situations a lot. Like from my
Facts.
ex-girlfriends to my ex-wife, like I would always have to tell them, like, bro, that she not it, bro. Like she not
Facts.
even, she don't have your best interest. She really watching everything you do. And honestly, I'm catching her looking at me. So it's
Mm-hmm.
like, and and you know what? Maybe it's not as, maybe in danger, men notice it quicker. But I think overall it is a human thing, because I ain't gonna lie, pretty much every girl I've dealt with was able to tell me who was a snake to in my circle. You know what I'm saying? If I missed something,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Or not even missed, but just forgave and let it keep, festering and building up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and see, that's one thing, and I wasn't planning on doing this, but I gotta give my wife credit because
Mm-hmm.
she didn't. She didn't got a couple of them up out of there that should have been up out of there from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
But I think with men, bro, I think so many of us, we can see it from the jump. Like most of the time with women,
Right.
it's like they have to keep over and over and over. For us, it's like something ain't right about, bro. Like we know it.
Right. We picking up on that shit pretty quick. You know what I'm saying? Especially if he's not, maybe we're, blind when they're actually in the circle. But beforehand, we gonna recognize some bitch assness. I mean,
Facts.
that's pretty much gonna be identified immediately.
And bro, we say it all the time. The red flags, they be there, but so many people miss them. And it seems like with women, bro, dude could have the red flag waving. He could be blowing a trumpet saying he gonna mess your life up,
Right.
and you still be like, nah, bro, I can work around these. Like,
Right.
unfortunately, with Miss Shanquella, she ain't gonna get the opportunity to be like, dang, I'm happy I peeped that out. And I guarantee you, CJ, I guarantee you, bro, she had men around her that was like, man, I don't know about old girl. I guarantee.
Probably her pops.
Facts. That's who I was just about to bring up, bro. That's who I was just about to bring up. Like, bro, usually when young women pass away, we did another podcast. I can't remember that young lady's name, but fathers usually know. It's like
Mercedes Moore.
Thank you, CJ.
Yeah.
Same thing. The father knew something was wrong. He was like, my daughter crazy.
Right.
She wild.
Right.
And it's like, okay, you know this. So he didn't even seem surprised about the way that it happened.
He knew how she was living.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, he knew how she was living. So to these guys that were there, I'm gonna try.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Because I have a huge issue with men allowing this shit to go on. Thanks. So what was kind of the first thing you heard about the brothers? I'm gonna try to pull some stuff up too.
First thing was Khalil, the best friend, was the one that broke the news to the mother. They all lied and came up with this story about alcohol poisoning. But so because he was the best friend, he was the one that got sent out. So Malik is another guy, and look, y'all, there's rumors out there. I ain't gonna speak on them, but let's just say Malik and Khalid was maybe interacting. I'll leave it at that. The point is, the more and more I hear about these males, the more and more I recognize that they really wasn't there for the right reasons either. It's like
Malik what?
I don't got his last name.
Okay.
His name Malik. I know he'll pull up if you search, because they hot right now. They call him the Cabo 6. But the Khalil brother, it's so sad that this woman placed him as a best friend in her life, this young lady, because you would think the best friend would have the best interest at hand. But it's so crazy how she put that title on him And look at what he did. He recorded the whole thing. And it's like, bro, see, we talk about brotherhood all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And if CJ would never put me in that position, and I never put him in that position, because we don't know if we coming back to see our children.
Mm-hmm.
So before we even get to that point, before we let people in this circle get to that point, men say, hey, bro, let's chill out. Let's talk about it. You go in this room. You go in this room.
Right.
But see, this is what we talk about. And now I'm going downhill because it's like, this why we talk about real men needing to be there. CJ, you put in the title, girl trips. Bruh.
All right now.
This one of the things that we talk about. Women, we want y'all to have y'all fun, bro. Look, man, y'all not our slave. Y'all got our own life. Mm-hmm. But especially when you become a wife and a mother, your mindset gotta change.
It's more than just about you.
Yes.
And like, we talk about this all the time. Go ahead. You got it.
No, I was just gonna say, like, bro, the mindset gotta be different.
Facts.
And I'm not saying you can't enjoy yourself, but how about you enjoy yourself with your family? And I'm not saying that everybody got the type of friend Shanquella got, but you never know because she didn't know.
Or maybe she did and ignored them red flags. Like, and we talk about protection. You know, when we're talking about men, we always talk about a man supposed to provide and protect. Provision isn't just giving you money or paying a bill. Provision is providing protection, providing discipline, providing some sense of guidance from a male standpoint of view. And who knows who told her not to go on this trip or, you know, be careful, because that's the number one thing that gets said. Baby, be careful. Please be careful.
Number one.
Why do we say that? You know, a lot of people think that when guys say, I don't want you going on a girl trip, that it's strictly about because you're a cheat. That could be a part of it. But for me, especially like I'm just look at it from a daughter standpoint. I can't protect you. So you're going out there to have fun. What they mean? Drinking, partying, being around people that's drinking, partying that you don't know, completely different culture down in a completely different country. Facts. Bro, I'm gonna be nervous. I'm gonna be calling my baby like, babe, where you at? You good? What y'all doing? Like, I need your ETAs. I need all that because you're away from my protection.
Yes, sir.
So how many ladies have gone on these trips and put themselves in a horrible position because they were either single or had a man that really couldn't lay the law down?
Facts. And bro, that's what's so scary to me. Like, bro, a single woman doing this type of stuff, just two of them, it's like, bro, where is y'all? Like, and bro, we got into I was on a panel with a young lady, and she said, what's the purpose of men nowadays? Women can protect themselves.
All right.
They can provide. They can do all of this stuff. So what's the purpose of a man in 2022? And that was a perfect example of why men need to be around. Shanquella being by herself around them women and those males. Cause if y'all don't know, they were part of the LGBT plus community. That's why I'm saying males, right? Plus
equal signs.
Hashtag. But I'm just saying, like, that's why we talk like that, because you gotta understand, the covering of men is real. I'm not saying that, bro, you gotta stay up under dude 24/7. But in a situation like that, men would have shut it down. It wouldn't have never got to that point. If she had one stand-up man there, none of this would have happened.
Hey, what y'all doing? Hold on. Chill out with all that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Getting in the middle of it, I'm throwing motherfuckers left. Like, whatever got to be done for that not to happen.
Right.
Men should be willing to do that.
And like, bro, I agree, bro. And this just could have been on some friend stuff. This ain't had to be nothing about no sex. This didn't have to be nothing about no relationship. It just could have been one straight real man there, and he would have been like, nah, this ain't going down, bro. I don't know what y'all had. Facts. I don't know what y'all had planned, but it ain't happening. As long as I'm here, ain't going down.
But let's look at it from a different angle, right?
Okay.
What if those gay men would have protected her? But let's say the reason that they didn't, just for the sake of conversation, people, we're not accusing. But let's say it was a setup. That's why she wasn't protected.
Right.
So that's a whole different ball game. See, when you're going on, look, man, I ain't going on no, look, bro, me and my guys can link for certain things, but that's a group of men. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not even big on that, to be honest. I'd rather go out the country or on vacation with my woman.
Facts.
Have me some buns next to me the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Not to say I wouldn't do it with my guys, but I'm not big on it. I've never been big on it. We kick shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? We can meet at the bar, whatever the case may be. But from this woman's standpoint, it's easy to set her up.
It is.
Because we had this conversation all the time, how we talk about how women can do what men can do and all this good stuff, right? Which you can. You actually can do what men can do. But, a big but, right? No pun intended. Big but. So, you're vulnerable to the horrible men, to the horrible women. You're putting yourself in a position to lose automatically because you're a woman. You're the more delicate. Y'all have to stop championing the delicacy and being soft.
Let's go, my boy.
When it's convenient, but when you actually going out here to have your fun, you're still supposed to be that soft and delicate person that needs to be protected. Protection never stops for women.
Come on now.
They need that. Because it's a sick world out here and you're not equipped to defeat it or battle it. That's why men are necessary. So when that woman you was on the panel with said, why are they necessary? For you to survive, motherfucker. You ain't like, you're not feeling comfortable going to a club unless there's big male security.
Facts. Like, bro, I just, man.
What's up, Savannah? Appreciate you coming through.
Savannah, thank you for being here.
And Lady Navoa too. Shout out to you, love. Appreciate you being here.
Like, bro, it's so sad, man, because it's like, dang, bro, this was a young lady, man. She was doing her thing. She was making money. And you know, bro, we talk all the time about what we got.
No, I'm talking about where you going.
That man read my mind.
Come on.
But bro, we talk all the time about money and independence and all of this. Like, what did all that get? That don't mean nothing, man. And when we say stuff like this, bro, we get accused of being misogynistic and women. No, we can boil this thing down to the basics of what it is. Like, bro, I hate that this happened to this young lady, man. Like, it's such a sad story because it didn't have to be this way. And her passing amongst a group of her friends is even worse. And like, bro, so look, women, ladies, I'm finna speak to you. I'm gonna ask y'all some questions. And I know y'all in here, so y'all need to hop in this chat. Why do women trust other women so much? Like, and I'm talking about, bro, off the rip. Like, bro, I know women that became best friends in a week. You know how long it takes for me to establish a best friend, bro? Me and CJ talked for years, and we weren't considering each other best friends, bro. Like, bro, when this man first started at the job we met at, bro, I didn't think me and CJ was ever gonna talk. This man came in to himself like this, bro. Like, what wrong?
You already. That showed me like a motherfucker.
I'm like, what wrong with this man, bro? Cause the team we had was we was funny and we joked.
Yeah, we was close. We was kind of close.
Yeah. And bro, after time, bro, I got to know CJ, but it took time, bro. This wasn't no week, 2 week thing. Bro, women will have best friends in a week time and be like, hey, baby, I want to go out with Karen now. Who the fuck is Karen? Like,
where's she from? What she do? Right.
Where did you meet her at, and why is we trying to go out with her? Oh, I met her at work. That's like my best friend now. What?
And women are rejecting that protection.
Come on now.
Calling it controlling.
Yes.
It's like, baby, Sugarfoot, love. I'm just looking out for you. You can do what you want. But it's not that men have no value. You don't recognize it.
Come on now.
It's right here in your face, baby. Look in this camera. It's right here in your face. Because that's the man I'm going to be. Any woman that I'm single now, but for any woman I'm going to be with, she's going to have to understand. I'm looking out for your best interest because your best interest is our best interest.
Come on,
That's what it comes down to.
Yes, sir.
I'm not trying to control you. That's why I'm so big on paying attention to who my woman is when she's single.
Yes. Because
I'm not trying to change you. I'm not in the change business. Just dollars, please. No change. I don't do coins. You know what I'm saying? I don't do coins. So I'm saying, I'm just trying to look out for you, and you seeing it as overprotection or controlling, or I'm insecure. And it's like, you can't give me all these negative attributes for caring about you and then tell me black women are unprotected.
Come on now.
Oh, like, they jumping in the chat now.
Yeah. But like, bro, you so right, man. And it's like, women, this wise, do you want to read some of these, bro?
Yeah, we can. Let's go to this one right here. Appreciate you, Rich. I see you on top of it, my boy.
Thanks.
You can't trust everybody to be your friend. Too many people throw that friend word around too freely, and that's why they mess up. Some people see the red flags in the friendship, but they ignore them.
Bro, I'm telling you, like, y'all. Okay, we gonna go to another.
Okay. They become friends so quickly because they want a partner in crime. 2, 3, 4 around. The real process of becoming friends is a slow burn.
Ain't that what I just said, CJ? How it took us years. It took us years to become best friends, bro.
Facts.
Ups and downs, trust. No.
Facts. Disagreements. Damn near coming to blows. Like it take that.
Yes.
The first lady says, I'm gonna let you read the first lady,
Most people are just naive and are just happy to have friends. CJ, we know a couple of brothers and sisters currently that's in them situations. Mm-hmm. We ain't gonna speak on no name, but we got some stories.
Okay, got that comment.
Who else we got? Let's see.
Oh, I hate it.
I think
yeah. My older brother steered me away from iffy people altogether. I was definitely that brother.
Older brother. Facts.
Bruh. Quick story. Come on. Story, right? So it was this dude, and I didn't have to put hands on him because my reputation was what it needed to be. But whatever. So this dude, I was talking to my sister. We was walking to the buses, right? And my sister was crying. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, so what you crying for? What going on? You know what I'm saying? And she was like, so-and-so touched my ass.
Oh yeah.
My boy. I'm like, who? She's like, look, CJ, don't do. I'm like, no.
It's too late.
Who is it? Come to find out, he rode my bus. So we get on the bus, nigga. The bus is still in the parking lot, nigga. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna say his name because it's so many people like this, bro. Right. I was like, Jonathan. So he like, what's up? I said, hey, bro, you touched my sister? He was like, bro, what you talking about? I said, bro, don't ask me what I'm talking about. Did you touch my sister? He said, yeah, but man, we're no big. I said, ain't no big deal. So I started walking to the back of the bus. You know how I'm look, bro.
Right.
I'm about to put the pause on the nigga, right? So all the girls in the back of the bus that I was cool with, you know, getting in my way, like, look, CJ, he ain't worth it. He ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? Let it go. I know what you want to do, but it ain't even worth all that, right? So I calmed down. Yeah. And in the back of the bus, all the girls, like, they made up a song called Big Bruh. Hey, Big Bruh. You know what I'm saying? Because protection gotta be there, bro.
Yes, sir.
It like, and I do get it's some bitch ass niggas out here that don't stand on their business for their family, their sisters. They let whatever go on with their folks and then expect some respect. I get, ladies, that you don't respect that guy. But when you got a guy like me, when you got a guy like Tez that's gonna stand up for you, you got to fall up under that. You don't just get to be like, well, I can call him whenever I need him. When that nigga tell you something, you need to listen.
Facts.
Because he is willing to put his life on the line. That's got to count for some, baby. It's got to count for some. And I would jump out, bro. I'm telling you, for my sister right now, to this day, she called me telling the dude doing whatever. I'm pulling up. And if I see a guy in her circle, because that's happened too. Matter of fact, it happened with a gay dude.
Yep.
The man literally was acting like this man was literally acting like he was gay. And then I said, he like you. I'm telling you, he like you. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. That's definitely true. It was an accident, wrong guy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, my boy just lying on guys for no reason.
Moderators block Kenny Woods, please. Oh shit!
Oh man, yeah. But bro, man, it is like, bro, and I speak on a small story too, and I ain't gonna get into detail, but like, bro, I'm gonna get into detail, but look, man, I had a home girl that was similar, bro. It's like she was with this guy. Everybody knew the guy wasn't about nothing, and it was like, bro, everybody is telling you that you might not need to do this. You might need to understand that. Look, I don't think this the right move for you. And I remember one time where they literally got into hands. Like, they got into it. And men was like, bro, what is you doing? Like, we breaking it up and he pushing the men, so the men fired on him. See, that's what we do. That's what men do. Because first of all, we make sure that this surrounding, look, one quick thing, bro. I know one of the biggest things for me is when you're around people you feel safe with, you have way more fun. You have a better enjoyment. Mm-hmm. Like, bro, I can't put my mindset in a woman's mind to go to a whole nother country, bro, and be by herself.
It's the illusion of comfort and protection.
All righty.
Perfect. Bro, it's like, because the way the world is, let's just keep it America. The way America is built, what men before us have done while laying the foundation, creating safe vaults, creating guns, all of these things that make women feel protected, the police force, the fire department, security enforcement, all of these things, it gives women the illusion that they're safe. And I'm not saying that they're just in a high risk danger. I don't want to scare women, but the reality is you're more vulnerable than me. That's why we talk to our boys about being safe with sex, but we telling our girls at the most, please avoid it, because we know what that boy entering your body does. We know it makes you more vulnerable as a woman than it makes him vulnerable. If y'all the same age, I'll just say that.
Fact. Mm-hmm. So Savannah said, if a woman wanting to expect protection, then we should be on our best behavior at all times. Like,
that's too much like right.
It is, bro. And like I said, it's like, I know we might come off as aggressive, but we really care. Like, bro, it's not no hate in us when it comes to women, bro. It's just situations like this are a clear reminder of why it's best to have men around, not males, not men that want to be what you are. Men, And it's a difference between males and men. It was males there. Men wouldn't have been like, no. Like, women, especially when it comes to other women.
Mm-hmm.
I think what it is, bro, we hear a lot about this woman code and this girl code.
Uh-oh.
And bro, when I'm at work, man, I listen to a lot of the podcasts we done did, and this come up a lot where it's women can do no wrong in each other's eyes.
Until they beefing. But go ahead.
Until they beefing, I guarantee you, I put money on this. One of them girls done did Shanquella wrong in the past before. I put my life on the line for that. But Shanquella was this nice young lady. She had the money. She was forgiven from what we have been told. Mm-hmm. And she was like, nah, she ain't mean it. Now, go ahead.
Let's talk about the video.
Mm-hmm.
Her nature. See,
there you go. You there?
Golly, man.
Mm-hmm.
When situations get real,
yes, sir,
your nature comes about. It's the fight or flight.
Mm-hmm.
She chose flight, but she couldn't get away from that woman.
Come on, bro.
And the male said to her, fight back.
Yep.
What did she say to you?
No. Like, bro, she still felt like, I don't want to hurt my friend, bro. With her life on the line. And bro, this what we talk like, bro. Like, this why when we get pushed back on the things that we say in this realm, mm-hmm. It's like, how? What are we saying that's not true? This young lady her heart was so kind, she wouldn't even fight back the women that took her life. She just took the beating. And that's why women like that, look, bro, I don't know Shanquella. We don't know her personally. All we going by on the story that was told about her. And it seemed like this was a kind-hearted young lady. Mm-hmm. And like CJ said, your true nature come out in situations like this. And her true nature was, no, I don't want to fight you. I don't want to hurt you. I care about you. We cool. Them girls didn't have none of that in them, bro.
We got the evidence. You were not friends.
No.
You weren't, bro. The real friends that I got in my life, I ain't gonna say we never fought. Let me not lie. But it never got, I'm a stomp you out.
Right. Never.
I'm gonna push you. Like, it got rough, because as men, it's a little different, I will say.
Right.
It got a little rough, but I've never went to nigga street fighting one of my partners, bro. It can't get there with a real friend, bro.
Nah.
Unless y'all UFC fighters and this is what you do for a living. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It just come out like that. But in normal everyday men's lives, bro, men ain't trying to take each other head off. So what did they tell you about these women? They were not friends.
No.
Matter of fact, I gotta look more into it, because what if I would damn near bet the one she paid for was the one that did it to her.
More than likely. And a lot of the story that's coming out is pointing to that. And that's even worse. You paid. You paid for your deleter to go on the trip. So I'm gonna read this comment.
Okay. Evie
Cams, thank you for being here. I don't think we done seen you before, so thank you for being here. Mm-hmm. I don't know if she didn't want to fight back because she didn't want to hurt him. I think maybe she was just surrounding to hopefully somehow bring the peace. Although that approach didn't happen, I wonder how she knew things were actually gonna play out. She would have fought back. I can agree with that.
Or maybe she was scared.
Yeah, and I think it could have been that too. Like, bro, because she wasn't expecting this. Like, bro, it's so like if you look at the clips, like the video they're dropping, she was the one trying to get people to skinny dip. She was the one trying to get people to enjoy themselves. She was the one trying to get people to drink. And it's like, this the person that you take out? The person that's trying want everybody to have a good time. Oh, Savannah.
Damn, Savannah. Put your machine pistol away. My
I'm
God.
telling you, Jesus.
But it's some truth to that, though. It's definitely some truth to that because misery loves company.
Facts.
And a lot of these, like those women that did that to her, obviously were miserable.
Yes, oh, come on.
It's like, obvious, bro.
Yes, bro. And that's what's crazy to me, man. And look, you know how people get. You know, when they want to find out stuff, they go dig. And it's right. Like, the Dejanay, she wasn't hitting on nothing. Like, she really wasn't doing nothing. And like you said, bro, you just look jealousy and envy being these people. And that's why I said, women, please, bro, you gotta vet your friends way stronger, bro. Because
like, you got to have men around. Let's just be.
You got to.
You got to. We serve a purpose, ladies.
Yes.
I know the world is telling you you can do it all yourself and you can do everything a man can do. But look, we are just wired to do certain things. We just are. I sniffed it. Bro, I can't tell you how many times I've sniffed some shit out and I was right.
Facts.
People saw it years later, but I was right. I didn't associate with certain people because I was right. And I don't know where it was divine intervention. You can call it that. God speaking to me in a way he ain't speaking to nobody else at the moment. But Jesus, man.
So Eva got another comment. That video of them plotting against her, she was so deceived and had no idea. She was excited thinking that they were gonna lay out by the pool. Facts.
And I'm gonna say this too.
Come on.
A lot of the times, and we see this, clout is a hell of a drug, bro.
Ooh.
Because in a lot of
perfect. Okay.
In a lot of situations, people only befriend you because you're the clout, or you befriend them because they're the clout.
Perfect.
And that's where a lot of these relationships are coming from. That's how you're blinded.
Yes.
Because you just want to be with these people, or these people want to be with you, so they put on their makeup. And I ain't talking about Maybelline.
No. Or Mac.
You hear me? Or
like, bro, you so right, bro. It's like you have people that leech to you because of what you doing. And in situations like this with Shanquella, like I said, bro, I think deep down she knew, but she didn't want to believe it. Like, bro, and look, bro, I want to point out, oh, shoot. So first of all, shout out to Brink TV being in the building.
My guy.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for being here, bro. He say, I can always point out my significant other no good friend. Women be in denial. Let me clap. Let me give him some hand claps for that. Because I was about to get into this story. And
go ahead, brother.
Jackie, I know you watching, and if it's something you don't want me to say, look, I ain't gonna get too deep into it. We talked about it.
Was her friend a woman?
Yes.
What woman, sir? This here is a hoe.
Couldn't help it. After this, go ahead. I'll read this. You go ahead and get into it. So. All right, so Evie says we have to pray for discernment because you never know the extent people will go to that secretly hate you. We tend to let our guard down, having no idea, only to be blindsided by those we never ever expected. That's a fact.
Facts.
Discernment. It ain't just men. You know what I'm saying? It's we definitely have to all have the discernment for sure.
Yes, sir.
So we don't want to make it seem like one way.
Right. And I was just gonna say, Evie, thank you so much for the interaction. Cause Savannah, Jenny, thank y'all. Cause it's important that we have women, speaking on these topics, because it's something that we don't understand as men. We only see it from one side. So okay, cool. So the first lady said, "Go on." So
I'm gonna give you the solo cam, bro.
Look, my even before my wife was my wife, she had some young ladies that were around her that it just always seemed to me like they were there for the wrong reason. And I couldn't really put my finger on it. Like I never really knew. But my wife would tell me about certain interactions that they had. Like, hey, we went on this trip. And this friend, I paid for the friend to go. And I paid for her food. And when we get back, I asked her for the money. And she was like, oh, I'm going to have it. I'm going to give it to you. And she never got it back. Then they went on another trip and something similar happened. And I was like, well, you know, baby, I'll say it like this. Like, if this woman is truly your friend, number one, she wouldn't be taking advantage of you. And number two, she'll be paying you the money back. So for me, that already seemed a little awkward because why would you be going on these trips knowing you can't afford it, but you know my wife is so nice that she'll pay for you to go? See, that's one of them things that you pick on the people that you know have kind hearts.
Uh-oh.
And I remember telling her, I'm like, look, baby, I don't think this person your friend. And the thing that put the nail in the coffin, bro.
Uh-oh.
This friend didn't show up to our wedding.
Hateful spirit.
Now, I was blessed to have my brothers with me. The only one that couldn't be there was Rudy the Samurai. And he was in vacation. He already had it planned. I had my boy CJ there as my best man, my brother, both of my brothers.
Best man,
my boy,
you feel me?
Best man, Levi Goddaddy.
You feel me?
I had CJ there beside me. I had my boy Chris beside me, and I had both of my blood brothers right there with me.
Mm-hmm.
The women that claimed to be my wife best friends were nowhere around. And it hurt her. And I look, it's hard for me to cut this bluntness off. But I worked around and I'm like, baby, I told you these women weren't your real friends. Don't no real friend miss they wedding. And I'm talking about they knew months in advance. My wife had bought bridesmaid dresses and everything for these folks. But because they wasn't the one walking down the aisle, I'm through, bro. Because I was about to get a little heated because that still upset me, and I know it still hurt my wife. Because these people were supposedly her friends for years, and you don't come to the one day where she needs you, you don't be there.
The day that it's about her.
Come on, bro. But
it wasn't about y'all.
Come on, go ahead, CJ. You got it, bro.
See, this is what we be talking about. Like people really be thinking we just don't like women or, you know, misogynist. And it's like, bruh, we didn't read this in no goddamn book.
No.
We got life experience and friends not being friends. I've been through the same not this, but I've been through it. Let me read this comment and I'm gonna get back to you.
Yes, sir.
Jenny Morena. My husband steered me away from toxic friends and even family members. Things I could not see. I appreciate the protective and quotation controlling nature in his being. Keep those degenerates away.
Now that's a wife that said that. This ain't. See, all right, bro. I ain't going there. Evie, that's so sad. People take advantage of those that are nice, which is so damn sad. Yeah. I hate that for your wife. I'd be friends with her. And look, and Evie, I'll say this. The reason why this situation hurt me is because it hurt my wife. I knew what was going on. The story that she told me, let me know everything I knew. But see, sometimes people have to walk down that road and get to the end of it they self to see it.
You know,
And when them, go ahead, say it. You got it.
I'm sorry. But I'm gonna tell you how you know you got a friend. Are they selfless at any point in time? Do they say, I wanted to do this, but I knew it would make you feel away, so I didn't do it? Do your brother, your partner, as a friend, as men, if your partner like your sister, or if your partner likes somebody that you used to deal with, and he might tell you, but like, bro, I ain't even gonna go that route because I ain't even trying to do that, bro. Man to man having that conversation with you, that's how you know you got a friend. The uncomfortable shit.
Yes,
Not
sir.
the club. It's easy to be friends in the club. It's big booties and liquor. That's not hard to do. You know what I'm saying? That's not hard to do. But when life gets tough for you, I don't mean financially, so don't think I'm talking financially when I say
right.
This. But when life gets tough for you, do they actually have your back?
Okay,
I'm broke. But you got to go where? I got you.
Facts.
Like if they're not doing, it has to be some doing for you. It can't just be you. And unfortunately for this young lady, Shanquella, she was doing for these people, but she was doing for people that didn't care for what she was getting done. They was just there for that. And once that was done, the smiles, the hugs, bestie, that shit was out the window. That's why they beat you to death.
Right.
Because it was your only value to them is what you could do for them.
Yes, sir.
Not be there for you, not you being there for them, doing something for them, providing them with clout, providing them with a good look, providing with you're the good looking friend, I'm the ugly friend, so let's come together so we can look good in the club together.
Come on, bro. You hit on, so before we get into that, even say, I understand your wife though, for real. Me now as a mom of three, those who you thought would be there for you when you actually need them, straight up ghost. I get it. Facts. And I'm talking about, bro, it went even beyond the marriage. Even when we had our son, bro, nowhere to be found. So, look, I'm done with it. Yeah. We gonna drop the link. So,
I got
if
it.
if any of y'all want to come up, we'll allow y'all to come up. If it's anybody new, make sure we can see you on cam first. And if you don't want to be on cam, you can come off. But like, bro, this is a very sad situation. And like I said, man, now that I gave that story about my wife, bro, that could have been her on one of them cruises or on one of them trips. Because like you said, bro, you only good when you serving me. When you a friend that don't really care, you only good when I can benefit. Once I get the benefit, what I need you for now?
Come on.
Like, women, why y'all stick it out with fake friends? Why? And I know y'all be knowing. My girl T Money, thank you so much for being here.
T Money, what it do?
Why, man? It's so sad that this young lady went this way. But Jay Lynn's had commented, that's why I kind of froze.
And then let's get Reggie up after that.
Yeah, I'm fine with it now. Unfortunately, I had to learn the hard way. I'm fine with enjoying my family and a few close co-workers. Right? And like, bro, and to this day, it still bothers me. But knowing how my wife is and knowing what she really wanted in life, she got that. She got a loving husband, she got a son, she got a family. She always wanted that. So the friends, I got the people that need to be around me. Reggie, if you hear, man, you can go and hop in, because boy, you was on fire when we talked about this behind the scenes. So
you can bring yourself in, man. Come on,
man. What? So until Reggie come up, Evie drop some. They were just there to take advantage of her, and they are low key jealous of her. And she had something they never had. Facts. which is so incredibly sad in this situation. My heart breaks for her. The fact that she may have suffered for a long time, knowing to her last breath how brutally portrayed she was. I hope all of them rot in jail. I agree. And the way that this going now, it's a high chance that that's gonna happen.
Reggie,
my boy Reggie.
What's going on, y'all?
we got the fresh
My boy,
cut.
man. What? Hey, man, it's no shave November, bro. You supposed to be.
No, I had to
be out here rough,
bro. My ends had to be clipped. That's all.
Oh, it is rough. Gotcha.
Hey,
What you got? What you got? What you got? Because this was something you was passionate about.
Oh, hold on. One more comment, Reggie. One more comment.
Go ahead.
Tierney said, we do be knowing. Me personally, I always try to see the good in people, thinking that they won't do me like that. So it's like, man, after seeing this, you're seeing the real life of an MF, I cut you off. That's what it is. You try your best to impart the goodness in your heart to others, not knowing that they ain't got none of that in them.
Facts.
All right, so Reggie, go ahead, bro, because I know you got something
waiting.
I done went 3 different ways on this, man, and Ted, man, you done talked about it, bro. CJ, you know, I feel you been busy, so I ain't want to do my part.
I have, yeah.
Yeah, so I understand your business, bro. I got 3 ways of it. For one, what happened with Shanquella? I mean, with the young woman, Miss Robinson.
Mm-hmm.
May she rest in peace. But my thing is, she was set up, and all because she was doing things the right way, and they were jealous of her. Just simple as that. And it was wrong for them to even jump her, and and then you had her friends, the dude with the little dreads, little fake dreads.
Khalil.
Boy, yeah, Khalil, that sucker, real talk. He a sucker for even if he don't go to jail for what he did, which he should.
Facts.
You a sucker for the rest of your life just for a simple fact you said, Shanquella, you ain't gonna fight.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I'm concerned, you a sucker for the rest of your life. It's simple.
Big fact.
Now hold on. God damn it.
Hold on.
Doesn't that tie into how we keep trying to put this damn strong black woman label on black women? Because we're trying to say fight. With not us. I'm just talking about the community.
Yeah.
We put that label on them to where why you not fight? Because she a woman.
Right.
She don't want to fight.
Right. But my thing is though, CJ, I mean, just like the shim, the sucker, the sissy, fighting a woman. I don't give a damn. You get your stuff cut off. You still a nigga. I mean, I'm sorry.
You good?
Oh, man, you good, bro.
You're a sucker. Simple.
There you go.
And you just, you know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. And you fighting this woman that took you on a trip that your sorry ass couldn't even pay for.
Facts.
You couldn't even pay for it, but you riding on this woman coattail, and you delete this woman for what? You just because this woman is doing better than you, than all four of them suckers. All of them should go to jail for that.
Yep.
It's a hate crime in Mexico. Well, what they was doing is a hate crime. So now all this stuff statute up under first degree murder, capital murder, all that.
Yep.
I had to do my research too before y'all even did this podcast. I don't want to be on this. I don't expect it. You know, then I got a story with this too.
Let me before you go to your story, let me get Mandrell. Mandrell, you there?
I'm here.
What's up, bro?
Mandrell, what's going on?
What's going on, gentlemen? How you doing?
All good, man.
The thing is with this case is that the deletion was an accident. The murder, well, let's call it what it is. The murder was an accident. They didn't mean to.
Oh, it was an accident.
They were up to some, I don't know, whatever the fuck it was. Why is the fight starting out? You in a villa in Mexico. Why is fighting on your mind? I don't understand it. But I think that they once they realized she was actually hurt, there was a big oh shit moment there.
Yeah,
and they panicked. they panicked and didn't handle it right. Like they didn't call an ambulance, they didn't call anybody. They just kind of set her up to look like it was alcohol poisoning, and they left her there. They thought she was dead. I think the thing is, no, they thought she was dead. They thought she was dead, and they set the room up to look like she was in a bathroom or whatever. But no, her neck was broken, but the woman was still conscious. After her neck was broken, she was still conscious, completely conscious, but she couldn't say anything, couldn't do anything because the vertebrae that were broke was in her neck, and those are the most critical. Those the lower down the spinal cord, the damage is the less damage you take. Like the less critical it is. For instance, the neck, obviously the most critical. Spinal cord, obviously super critical because it's paralyzation.
Right.
The lower lumbar, the L4, L5, L1, L2. You know what I'm saying? All the way down to the tailbone. Those are where you get the lower back pains and stuff like that. You break it, you're still screwed, but it's not as bad as it would be if it was up the spinal cord, up the, the vertebrae that connect the ribs together and the neck. Mm-hmm. So she was conscious this whole time, heard everything, probably saw everything too, definitely knew who was doing what, and they left her there for hours. You know what I mean? And it's because of all that these people should go to jail. And the thing is, she paid for everybody's trip. That's what got me. She paid for everybody to stay. I don't care if that woman is talking the most shit out of everybody. I'm shutting the fuck up because she might cancel my plane ticket home.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? Like next time I'll just pay for myself or something. You know what I mean? So again, like Tez, like I told CJ, why is fighting on your mind? You're in a villa in Mexico, bruh. If I pay for y'all to go on a trip with me, hey fellas, let's go to Mexico or Greece or wherever. I'm not looking to fight nobody. I'm not looking to start no shit. Let's go. Hey, let's go out and get some drinks or something, man. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
That's what made me believe it was a setup.
But why would they set her up? The thing is, but here's my thing is, why would you set her up? What was that about?
Envy and jealousy. Go ahead, Charles. Go ahead.
And man, Dre, my own thing is what I got to say about that is there was no accident, bro. They meant to go down there and do bodily harm to her. It's simple.
They probably meant to do a harm, but I mean, the death is what was the accident. Is what I'm saying. I agree. I agree. They meant to. I agree. They meant to take her down there and fuck her up.
Right.
I could believe. I could see that. I could see that, but I don't understand why. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they didn't. I don't think they meant to kill her. I think they meant to teach her a lesson.
Yeah, I don't think they meant to kill her either.
Yeah, I mean, because one of them member of the LGBTQ community.
I thought all the men were.
Wait, they were all
the males,
the trans whatevers.
Well,
I ain't gonna lie. One girl had a. Go ahead, Tim. My bad.
No, I was just gonna say. So, as far as the transgender thing, that's just a rumor. None of that been confirmed. So that's what I was gonna shout out. But all the men were gay. The males that were there, all them
man. Listen,
that's why it happened.
Listen, ladies out there, a bit of advice: stay away from women, gays, and felons. Okay, ladies.
Oh shit.
Stay away from those three.
They love felons now.
Yeah, I know. That's just where you got to throw the felons in. They love felons.
Hey.
Stay away from women, gays, and felons.
I'm just saying, man. Felons can treat you good, ladies. You know what I'm saying?
No, until they don't. Yeah, CJ. Until they don't, CJ. That's the thing.
What woman, sir? This here is a hoe.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's tragic, this whole thing, and it's one of those things that make you scratch your head. You're like, what the hell, man? Why?
Hold on, we got
That's
what we know. We got what we know. Rob in the building. Shout out to my guy. Round of applause for him.
Yes, sir.
What's going on, bro?
What up, though, bro?
What's going on? What's going on, youngster?
No.
You been eating your Wheaties? You been eating your Wheaties, Rob?
Oh my God.
Drinking your milk? Because Friday coming up. You know that, right?
What's Friday?
Oh, you and JT gonna be with us Friday. Clear your schedule.
Oh shit! All right, I ain't even talked to JT yet, but anyway.
I don't know what. Yeah, you gotta be with us Friday night on Barbershop Conversations. It is mandatory that you be there. So you clear your schedule. And it's along with Tez and CJ. They know.
Okay.
Mandatory that they show up.
Serious, huh? All right.
Yeah.
All right, for sure.
What's your thoughts, bro? What's your thoughts?
I just want to be real quick. Out of this whole situation with that happened, bro, the main thing that pissed me off is them bitch ass niggas that was recording it.
Come on.
I'm sick of these fuck niggas. Like, one thing I agree about most of these females, a lot of you niggas is fuck niggas, bro. And I'm gonna just call it out what it is.
Call it what it is.
And I'm so sick of the time people recording black people trauma and when they fucking in harm's way. But you know what? When we did a show together, one thing we were trying to explain to the older guys, right, is accountability. I'm gonna take accountability because all that recording shit came from us. That War Star shit came from us, and that shit is fucking trash, bro.
Facts.
That's one thing I regret about that shit, bro. Cause that shit didn't get us no fucking where
at all. It was
but
more of an
indictments.
embarrassment.
That's about it. Indictments.
Facts.
Shit is crazy out here.
So y'all, we gonna pause right quick. Let me read some of the comments that we missed.
Then we'll get Poppy in there.
Yeah, we'll get Poppy. My bro said Villa in Mexico, Suave activated. Facts. Like, bro, I ain't thinking about fighting. I don't know what.
Facts. Nigga, I'm trying to get me a tequila.
Man, listen. Look. Fellas, this past weekend.
It's about
This past weekend, my girl and I was in New Orleans.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Violence wasn't even on my mind at all. You know what I'm saying? I was looking. Of course, I had the eye out just in case somebody tries something.
There's a certain kind of violence, a nigga.
Yeah. There you go. That was on my mind. Yes. And we took care of that. But oh, y'all know what he mean by that. I know what he means by that. I mean, now that was on my mind, yes. But we just had a good time, man. Like, you out on vacation and stuff. I mean, that's what it's supposed to be about. Have a good time.
You know
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's get Poppy in there.
Poppy, what's going on, bro?
Be freaky as hell, man.
Hell yeah. Nigga, I got a black belt, nigga. You don't know. You don't even know, Poppy.
A black belt and a blue pill. Let's go.
Goddamn right, nigga.
Wait a minute. Wait a
After holding, back for the win.
What you got on it, Poppy, man?
Woo.
Oh man, this is a very, very strange case right here, man.
It is.
I want to see how you're gonna play it out because under whose jurisdiction? I think Mexico is the one that gotta be able to do something about it.
They better hope not.
Because you're right. Because let me tell you something, man. Third world country law is trust me,
man.
Everybody
That's why I said about the hate crime.
There is let me tell you something, bro. There is no hate crimes in those countries. Trust me, I'm a third world country baby myself. Ain't no such a thing as hate crime, man. You on your own. You call the police on Tuesday, that nigga's gonna show up over there on Friday. Talk about what happened. Y'all resolve your shit, whatever y'all need to resolve. Man, this nigga dead for 3 days, bro. Okay, we out of here. We don't got nothing to do over here. Never mind. But look, son, this case is just they saying that they set up homegirl to take her over there to beat her up.
Mm-hmm. That's what they saying.
I don't buy that one. I don't buy that. But I tell you why, bro. Because I travel a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I see this only with women. I don't see this with men at all. Listen, with women, one thing they go out and they like sisters and everything, right? They go. It's always like 4 or 5 of them. They got to split that hotel room and shit like that. I seen like 8 girls in one room one time. Man, that should kill my mind. But look, it usually be like 4, at least 4 or 5, right? They get to the destination, Miami, Las Vegas, whatever they go, ATL. They be sister for 20-some years, 15 years since high school, right? And they let $20, bro, to fuck their whole entire relationship, my nigga. If one girl order something that ain't supposed to order, they do it like a room service, bro. And I see them fight myself. Yo, I seen that in every trip. One group of friends fall out because something petty, bro. With niggas is different, bro. Let's say my nigga ordered something to the room. I'm like, my nigga, don't do that shit no more, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Most of the time, be like, man, don't worry about it, nigga. Obviously, you was hungry, you was thirsty, whatever.
Well, was starved.
They fall out for no reason, and I want to know what was the reason of the fight. That's the only thing I haven't figured it out yet. Like, because you seen the video?
I can't play it, but yeah.
Yeah, I know. That's what I asked you.
I have not seen the video.
I only sing a little bit. I don't know if I sing the whole thing, but because that little chunky girl swing on her first.
Yeah.
And you can tell homegirl didn't want no smoke. She was
At
backpedaling.
all.
Yeah. So that's kind of like punk, because when somebody want to fight you, man, what's the even point?
Bro,
Like,
I say that shit all the time, Poppy.
like I remember, like I did that, man. I did that before, bro. When a nigga want to fight, nigga, I just smack a nigga, keep it pushing, just to let him know that what shit about me.
What I say?
And that's it. But I didn't want to go over there and straight up go beast mode on him.
Swear to God, I said the same thing.
He did.
Yes, I want to know, and if I think America got their hands tied because it happened in Mexican soil. So I don't think there's nothing they can do about it. I don't know what.
Yeah, they can. Here's what they can do, Poppy.
What they can do?
They can talk. The American government can talk to their government in Mexico.
Yeah.
And this has happened quite a few times before.
Yeah.
All right, listen. There's a crime happening in your country. Our people here are really, they want something done about this. Mm-hmm. Mexico, I'm gonna need you to handle that. What you want us to do? Sell them up the river. Okay. Mexico, that's all Mexico's gonna say, and they're gonna get down there. They're gonna get in trial. Life.
I'm
done.
glad
you know what I'm saying? Mexico will, if America says so, Mexico will do it.
Okay, I'm glad you said that, Mandrell. But here's another thing. We're gonna talk about the race factor over here. We talk about a black girl, and those people don't care about us too much, bro.
No, those people. Yeah, they don't. But the thing is, if enough heat gets put on American politicians, they're gonna make that phone call, Poppy. And whether Mexico cares or not, that's the thing. They don't care, so they'll just give them life and be done with it. They'll give them life because they don't give a shit.
Yeah, you're right, Mandrell. But here's the thing, man. Like, maybe this is me. This is my opinion from far away. They probably did that phone call, but they ain't gonna press too much. They probably did it just to make to look good in front of the public.
Probably, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sounds like a lot of.
Yeah, they'll if they make the phone call, whether they make the phone call and have something done about it or not, it's just to get everybody to shut up about it.
Exactly.
That's really what it's gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
Because man, let me tell you something, man. A lot of people don't understand. But I know this because I was born in Colombia, so listen, man. They when somebody got smoked, right? The police gonna go investigate. They ain't gonna investigate shit. They just gonna write anything in that report. They don't trust me, man. They don't. You're already dead anyway. It's not like they ain't gonna find out the reasoning. Like if you got stabbed,
it's over.
Times, they're gonna put in that report that you just had a heart attack just to call it a day. Yeah, we don't want to do that.
Hey, Pop.
That's what they did.
Right? Yeah, that's what I was.
At first, that's what they did at first. Yeah.
That's exactly what they did. Alcohol poisoning.
Right. All right. Let's go.
And then our toxic come out. They said a spinal cord problem and all that.
Right. They're like, what? Hold on.
But let me ask you this: like, did that spine cord? They found out about the spine cord when the body got to America or when it was in Mexico?
Good question.
Whenever he was in
I want to say
US.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah.
Because
I think the autopsy was done in America.
Right. Yeah, because for the parents, I think they request for a private. I think that's what I read. I don't know if I'm.
Yeah, I think so. And y'all, all this stuff is like I said. You can catch up on it. It's a nationwide case. But I do think so. I think the autopsy was done in America.
Yeah. Then the FBI did a second one.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, the FBI did a second one. That's why they did the indictment on the girl on the he/she on it to send him back.
So let's do this. Was the person that put the meeps on her, was that a woman or was that a trans woman?
It was a woman. That was a woman.
Her name was like what is it?
Desiree Jackson.
I'm
gonna pull it.
Okay, yeah, that's a woman. I mean, if that's not a woman, goddamn, I give up, bro. I'm still going outside, right? I'm
bro. No, Poppy, and the thing was, this whole transgender narrative came from celebrities and stuff pushing it, because I think one of the things was because the woman looked rough, they was like, yeah, bro, this was a trend. And it's like, no, we need to hold the women accountable here. And I think that's one, like Poppy just said, it's the color thing matters too.
Yep.
Like it wouldn't have mattered if this. I mean, it definitely it would have been
Not
top
this DJ,
story
right?
news.
Not
Hold
this DJ.
Let me see.
Okay.
Let me.
Oh.
No, not that one, my boy.
Bro. Proud
If a
family.
black man would have did that, man, that would have been every new rolling.
Oh,
around
yeah.
sir.
Yes,
all
sir.
week.
Yes,
So that's
sir.
how I know that's a woman.
Yeah, like, bro, Papa, you 100% right. If that would have been a man, bro, he'd still be in Mexico jail waiting to figure out what's going on. It would have instantly been that. Ooh,
That's
yeah.
I got a video I'm gonna play right quick.
You don't want to be on no Mexican jail, boy. Anything.
Nah,
Oh,
they get down out there.
those jails over there, man, American jail look like a resort, bro.
Let's check this out right quick.
Death of Shanquella Robinson, an American tourist from Mexico. According to their
We can barely hear it, bro.
this
Okay,
development.
hold on.
Mona, good morning to you.
There
But
we
still
go.
so many questions.
Still so many unanswered questions. Janae, good morning. Mexican authorities are announcing a major development in the mysterious death of 25-year-old American tourist Shanquella Robinson. Police issued their first arrest warrant Wednesday, charging an acquaintance of Robinson's with femicide, a form of gender-based violence. At this time, local officials have not named that person, but they have identified them as a direct aggressor against the Charlotte native. We also know that they have already initiated requests to the United States for extradition. In a now viral video that is too graphic to show, one of Robinson's acquaintances is seen physically attacking her in.
Now that's a big person standing over the top of her. She got some girth to her for sure. Jesus. She
So-
tall too.
Yeah, bro. Like the pictures of her, you really get to see her in all her strength. But Marcus,
he look rough.
shout out. Yeah, she do.
But you gotta
Shout out
understand,
to-
y'all country people, man, y'all big as hell. So I remember living in Florida, man. I used to see this little 15-year-old kid 14-year-old kid with facial hair and everything. I'm like, damn, man, you grown ass baby.
Fact, they grow different out there. Marcus say it was Mexico. It was in Mexico. The forensic there, along with Interpol and Mexican authorities, was found out by Mexican and American authorities. That was a lot. Let's see.
Definitely.
Evie. So
Say
wait,
that.
I thought it was indeed a trans man that attacked her. No, that is a rumor. That is not true. Dejanay Jackson is a woman. Winter Donovan is a
So
woman.
So far.
Right. Right. Now, Khalid and Malik, I don't know what they is. They ain't men. So I don't know what we
bitch
call
ass
them.
niggas, man. That's what
Yeah, they
is.
bands. That's what we call them.
Yeah, BANs, man. They bands.
Okay.
Let's finish this and then we'll get back to it.
Yes, sir.
Inside the room of that luxury resort in Cabo where they were vacationing last month. And this week, ABC News obtained a bombshell police report that states Robinson may have been getting medical attention in that room for 3 hours before her death. Her autopsy revealing she died of a spinal cord injury and a broken neck, contradicting her roommate's claims that she fell ill due to alcohol poisoning. As the FBI now conducts their own investigation, Robinson's family is expressing relief that their calls for accountability may finally be answered. Janae?
Yeah, I know. Our ABC News broke that to her mom last night. She said it feels good.
It feels good. What it feels good?
To know the truth, I guess.
Man, I mean, I'm petty, man. I ain't gonna feel good until one of them is gone. Fuck over that. It feels good to know the truth.
See, Poppy, you got that side of you that I got that I try to suppress. Like I don't even want to think like that because I know it's gonna be the Punisher / Blade / the Crow / John Wick around this junk if something like that happen.
Until they dirty, that's when I'll be happy, man. Cause that right there, that I don't respect nothing about anything. But when a man sitting there, a sucker sitting there, videoing it, and let another woman beat on her, no, that's a no. You should stop the shit out that mug and been done with it. So I go sit her ass down. That was what you should have been doing because this girl paid for her to come over there, and you been a doggone dog sitting up there doing what you doing. No. That was
but you know what's worse, bro? Like they actually, I mean, I'm gonna assume they friends. You ain't gonna go outside.
Ain't no friends.
Somewhat. They were somewhat.
Let them fight. You see what I'm saying?
That's what's lame about it, bro.
I understand if it's like it's so an outsider, and then they got into with like a
right.
group. I get let them catch the baby. Head up. You see what I'm saying? But this is friends, bro. That means these people got years into those relationships.
Maybe.
See, that word friend get thrown around too frequently, man. I hate the word friend, man.
Do what, Reggie?
It's getting thrown around too frequently, bro. I'm comfortable with you, man.
You know, but you know what's funny, bro? I just got off the time to talk about that. Like, I said the same thing. Like, I don't call friends to many people, man, because all my friendships I already made all my friendships, and all my friendships are like 20 years old. You know what I mean? From middle school and shit like that. That's the same homies that I got right now, and those are the guys that will do anything for me.
My boy rolling. Hey, so right quick, y'all. Funny. Right quick. So what I'm gonna do? So in the chat, it seemed to be some back and forth with femicide. So I'm gonna share my screen. I'm gonna show y'all the definition of femicide. Number one, this ain't a legit term yet. Let's make it ain't even in the dictionary yet. So femicide is a hate crime which is broadly defined as the intentional deletion of women or girls because they are female. So that's what it is. But so the thing is, number one, I don't understand why it gotta be a femicide when it could just be homicide. I mean, it's a person deleting another person. But hey, once again, we live in America, so women gotta have their own everything.
Equality.
That's what it is. But no, that's what femicide is. And it can be done from woman to woman, which is so stupid. It just is a homicide. But the biggest thing to me, bro, and I say this, so I think my biggest concern with this situation is the fact that I still don't think a lot of women gonna see what happened here. The sisterhood, like Savannah said, honestly, I don't know how strong it is. But when you have gay men that's pushing it as well, maybe that adds some more fuel to the fire. But situations like this, bro, Poppy, it is sad, bro. But like you said, man, I know how I get down if that was my son or that was my daughter, bro.
Facts.
Oh, man.
Like, and that's why that part of the reason why I know Reggie wanted to speak on it. And why it's so close to CJ Hart, because they both got daughters. Poppy, you got daughters. So, bro, that's what I'm saying. Like, man, bro, men ain't trying to be controlling. We trying to be protecting. Like, bro, because that, bro, man, that just thinking about that just, bro, that's just, man, that.
Like, just think about what you had to do to break someone's neck.
That's a lot of strength.
Man. Like, bro, yes, like, bro, and I agree with Mandrea. I don't think the intent was to delete, but I think once they got done and they were like, oh snap, like, man, we might overdid it, and they ran. Like, this was even worse, bro. They left her. The folks left early and went back to America like that nothing happened, and then came up with this lie about alcohol poisoning. Like.
But I got a question for you, man.
What's up?
Like, let's assume that they came up with a plan to delete this girl as soon as they get there, which is a pretty dumbass plan anyway.
Right.
All you have to do is do it over here. Just buy her a bunch of pills and make it swallow the thing. And that's a heart attack right there, dummy.
We do not endorse anything Poppy just said.
Yeah, allegedly. Let me say that. Allegedly.
Right, allegedly.
But look, let's just say that they came up with a plan here in North Carolina, right? Wouldn't that at that point that make it first degree right there? Because that means you premeditated. And wouldn't that America get involved in that? Because since the plan started over here, and if they can prove it, because I think
if they can prove it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, what's crazy? I don't know if they planned to delete her.
You don't know that yet, CJ. What's gonna happen is as soon as they're getting arrested, that's when they start talking. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah, they finna talk for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's gonna be some birds squeaking up in there.
They finna put 100 years on the line. They gonna get talking.
Capital murder on their behind.
Just give me a Newport 100, please.
Boy, go.
I tell you everything I know.
We're gonna pull out the lone square.
You hear me? The 100.
Facts. So look, man, I say this too, bro. Like,
and let's get Marcus in there after you.
Okay, yeah, Marcus, go ahead, brother. I'm sorry, man.
We're gonna get ready to wrap soon too.
What's up, good people? Shout out to
Marcus. What it do?
By the way, this is Marcus People's fault. This happened in Mexico.
Hey, I'm out. I'm out.
What you got on it, bro?
This is just sad. It's tragic, man, because that's somebody's daughter. At the end of the day, that's somebody's child, and no parent wants to see their kid get deleted like that on a video. And that's just the sad thing about it. You know, you're hoping to have a good time, go vacation, and make good memories, but that's why you can't call everybody your friend. You know, you keep your friends close, but your enemies closer from a distance in a certain way. You know, and this is gonna either one of two things, right? The Minister of Defense, which is in Mexico, is gonna probably release the forms, hopefully, and release it to the American government, and subject her to the full extent of the law and full punishment of the friends too included. So, or they can all do time in Mexican prison at the maximum if found guilty under homicide or femicide, as Tez was saying. They can do up to 12 years because that's the area they were in, and then they can do the other time, which, because you gotta understand, they gotta answer to Mexican justice system, even though it's so corrupt, and a lot of majority of their homicides go unserved, unconvicted. So if they don't find them convicted over there, they'll ship them over to the American government. So the secretary, the magistrates. So that's just how it works. And you know, Interpol, FBI, and along with forensics, they all have to do NCIS, whatever. They have to get involved. So it's going to be a powers that be.
So Marcus, let me ask you a question, because it seems like you kind of know how the punishment in the case will have to be transferred. So how does America, so since it happened in Mexico, because they were American citizens, is that the reason why America can get involved?
Yeah, because you got to understand, like they have like a trade agreement with them, you know, Mexico, Canada, and America. And they changed the name from NAFTA to something else. I can't remember the exact name of it now, but they continue that trade agreement. They just made a new contract deal. And then on top of the drug policies and the justice system, and you have the Department of Justice, DOJ, you got Department of Defense, you got Department of Homeland Security. They have clauses there because Mexico is extraditable, and because they are American citizens, they will extradite them. Even if they would have just chilled over there and stayed over there, FBI, Interpol, Border Patrol, you know, whatever is contracted agents, it don't matter. CIA could have got involved depending on the status, because earlier y'all were making Mandrell and Bobby were making good points. Not even Mitt Romney's family, who were Mormons, and they got deleted and massacred, and babies died against cartels, and they didn't receive any justice, and that was Mitt Romney's family.
All right, that's Republican royalty right there.
Yeah, so that happens. It's unfortunate. I hope they do get served justice and what they face the consequences, because especially for the parents, you know.
Will they get served, and will they get justice in Mexico, from your opinion?
Again, that depends. That depends, because money talks in Mexico, and the way that the news and the propaganda and the way they want to spin it. If they want to seek justice, that's what I would do. I would make them serve prison in both prisons in Mexico. See if you can survive over there. Because that's way worse than American
that's
prison.
100% correct with Mark, because the thing, if you got money in Colombia, bro, you ain't sitting down in jail for murders, man. You out. You willing to pay a couple meals.
That's crazy.
Because you got to understand, some of these prisons are helped built by cartels, and then they pay into the political system, the politicians. So if they can assassinate a potential president candidate in Mexico, what makes you think you're going to get lucky?
I need to go to Mexico.
Oh my God.
Yo.
Wow.
Need me a plug.
Take my behind Colombia.
Come on, Mill. We going to
Mexico. Allegedly.
Right.
Come on, baby. We're going to Mexico. Come on.
Yeah.
So look, man. Look, we was hoping to get some at least a lady up here tonight. It don't look like it's gonna happen. Y'all still got time, but we gonna go ahead and start with our final thoughts. And I just want to say this, bro. Thank y'all, brothers, for being on the panel. Because honestly, bro, me and CJ was just gonna rock it out. Like we didn't know who all was gonna come up. So, bro, Marcus, appreciate you, Poppy, Mandrell, Reggie. You already know what it is. And who else we have up here? Rob came up.
Rob came up, yeah.
So thank y'all so much. So final thought, Poppy, we'll start with you, bro. What's your final thoughts on the Shanquella Robinson case and the fallout?
Yeah, well, man. First, man, CJ, y'all follow me on Instagram, man. Yeah, if anytime y'all about to go live, just send me the link, bro. I always gonna pop up if I got free time. Yeah, you already know it, my people.
Hey.
Anytime, because it's kind of hard sometimes for some reason, bro. Like the notification doesn't come on all the time, bro. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
we've heard that.
At least your close homie, make sure you send that link. Like, hey, I'm about to go live in 20 minutes, 30 minutes, now whatever. You see what I'm saying? So now I'm looking forward to it. This is right though. I'm gonna keep this case closed. I'm gonna keep an eyes on the close, man, because I want to see what's gonna happen, bro. Because I want to see how much pressure America gonna put on Mexico to resolve this case, and to see how it's gonna develop. Because he haven't get started yet. Because I think homegirl got a warrant for her arrest, right? I think she's still.
Yep.
So as soon as whoever snitch first is the person that's gonna get the best deal. That's all I know.
Yep.
That's how the law is. Whoever snitch first, they might show them some mercy, walk out with a manslaughter. Actually, that wouldn't be manslaughter. That would be more like it is a manslaughter. I was gonna say aggravated assault, but I think you need a weapon to be an aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Yes, man. I hope that family get their justice, whatever. But the real, I cannot say what the real justice would be, but I hope that family gets some sort of closing. And I'm gone.
Poppy Blanco.
Shout out to Poppy. Round of applause for my guy Poppy Blanco.
Make sure y'all go subscribe to this brother channel. Follow him on IG. This man does a great job of promoting everywhere he go.
Fact.
I see it. So keep doing your thing, bro.
And y'all drop the link to his chat. To his channel in the chat for us, Mons.
Thank you, fellas.
All right, Bob. All right. Let's get Reggie in there. Last and final thoughts, my brother. I like that hoodie. Where you get it from?
Yeah.
The Teespring store.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I'm glad you opened that Jan out, man. I need to order me two hoodies.
Oh, Reggie, that's the thing. We back open. So for the people that wasn't here in the beginning,
send me a text.
The Teespring store is back open. We running a sale. We run a promotion right now. Let me see if I can find the promo code. The promo code is here we go. BAK 100 for 20% off. So if you want to buy a hoodie, you want to buy a shirt, you want to buy my boy pulling them up now. The promo code is BAK 100 for 20% off. And man, look, support the brand. Everything that y'all help us with when you support, we just put it back into the business to make this thing bigger and better for y'all. So we got some for the ladies, we got some for the kids, whatever you want. BAK 100, 20% off.
Go ahead.
Back to the final thoughts.
Yeah, but to be honest with you, it's a tragedy. It's tragedy because another young lady is gone for stupidity, and it got to at some point because being jealous and cold-hearted for no reason shouldn't be what's on your mind. It should be trying to be better as a nation, as a race. And for women to be so, hell-bent on in the bag and doing all this unnecessary stuff, you still putting yourself behind because you're still inferior race, an inferior woman anyway. you only do what you're told you're supposed to be doing. I guess
breaking up, Reggie.
But I mean, just dang. But
You good now? You good?
I just hope she get justice. I hope the family. I hope her daddy get justice for this, because for them to do what they did, and then her so-called friends that she took over there, I hope all of them go to prison and get out and get what they really deserve for even doing it to that young woman. That's all I got.
Reggie, my guy, we appreciate you coming through. Round of applause for my guy, Reggie.
Yes, sir.
Let's get my boy Marcus. Marcus, final thoughts, brother.
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all having this stream. Just, out of respect for all y'all and respect for her, Shanquella. Hold your kids tight. I don't know what it is to lose a child because I don't have kids, but I can only imagine the worst gut feeling. And prayers out to them, and hope they find some justice and fairness and due process when it comes to these kind of situations. Unfortunate circumstances, and all those people that were her quote unquote friends, but they're actually enemies. You only have a few close friends that you consider basically family. So you can't trust everybody. You got to learn to vet them and avoid situations like these. And respect to all the content creators on this channel and buy the merch. And without being said, just peace, y'all. Respect.
Round of applause for my guy Marcus.
Yes, sir. Thank you, bro.
Appreciate you coming through, bro. All right, Mandrea, final thoughts, bro. If you're there.
Yeah, I think Mandrea dropped for a minute.
Okay.
So he might not get in on the final thoughts.
All right. Well, didn't want to hear what he had to say anyway. So so look, man, your final thoughts yourself, my brother. What you got on it, man?
Man, bro, rest in peace to Miss Shanquella Robinson. Once again, man, we didn't know this young lady. You know what I'm saying? We just unfortunately, this video that surfaced, we watched the young lady lose her life, to jealousy and envy. And unfortunately, it's so many stories that happen like this that don't make the news. Like, it's so many stories like this that don't end up in deletion. But unfortunately, y'all go through these situations way too much because you try to work with people that don't deserve your time. Bro, and I done talk to you about this, bro, and it's the reason why I stopped. I give women advice all the time, or I used to. And these exact same conversations we would have, bro. Like, old girl don't want the best for you. You said it yourself, CJ. You didn't talk to women and be like, hey, old girl hey, man, I think she kind of got something going on behind your back. Like, I know she winked at me, bro. I ain't tripping. Like, I seen the wink. But because that's your girl, nah, she wouldn't do you like that when she been plotting from the beginning.
Facts.
And that's the disgusting thing, bro. And I just want women to recognize, stop believing everybody is your friend and stop pushing these gay men into your circle. They want to replace y'all. They don't want to be with y'all. They want y'all competing for the same pool. So like Reggie said, these bands, them the guys you got to stop trusting. Because them guys watched that woman you lose her life, didn't try to stop it. They egged it on. Real men would have jumped in there and stopped it. If anything would have went down, that man wouldn't have been around for it.
Facts.
So my final thoughts, women, vet your friends much better. Make sure these are friends, not clout chasers, not people that's taking the shine from you because they want a little bit on themselves. Please be more careful and don't go on girl trips.
They agree with everything till you said.
Till it got to that part, they were like, "What in the?" They were like,
"Shut the fuck up, bitch."
Facts. This nigga tripping.
Facts.
They went from this nigga spitting to this nigga tripping. What the fuck?
Quick. Right.
But yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. Ladies, there is value in having real men around you. Men that have principle. You might not agree with everything they say. You might not want to hear everything they gotta say. But the men that are willing to tell you that and have you be upset with them and still tell you, those are real friends. Those are real people in your life. If you have women in your life that would do that, those are real friends. I don't care how cute y'all look in your club picture. I don't care how much fun you have. Friendship is not about fun. Marriage is not about fun. I don't know why we got so caught up into the social media version of love and relationships. Relationships are multifaceted. But one thing that it's got to have to be consistent is trust and selflessness. So, ladies, if somebody's not willing to put themselves on the line for you, if somebody's not willing to make themselves uncomfortable to help you, they're not friends.
Come on, bro.
So I hate the fact that Shanquella, learned it in her demise. And I hate that she had to suffer for 3 to 4 hours being revived and trying to be saved. That's I didn't even know that before we did this. So that hurt me. So ladies, take it from these misogynist men on the panel right now. We love you, we care about you, and we don't want to see this happen to anybody else. So for the ladies in my life, meaning my mother, my grandmother, my sisters, my cousins, if you in trouble, call me. If you got something on your mind, call me. If something's going on in your life that you need to, get off your chest, or you want to get, a sounding board or somebody to kind of see if you're tripping or not, holler at me. You know what I'm saying? I'll vet for you. Honestly, I'd recommend for women to have men in their lives that they can vet for you, because we don't care about your feelings. We don't care about all that bullshit. We just trying to get you the best result possible. So those are my final thoughts, and rest in peace to Shanquella Robinson.
Yeah, bro, and I'm just gonna go off of a point that you just made, bro. You so right. For us to hate these women, bro, we really speaking a whole lot of we want to protect y'all right now, because, bro, you 100% right, man. I don't look at women as weak, but I look at y'all as some that needs protection from time to time. Yes, bro, perfect vulnerability. And, bro, like you said, bro, I got women in my life, and it's like I don't want nothing to happen to y'all at all. I wish you didn't have to go through hurt. I wish you didn't have to go through these things, but you gotta watch who you letting in your circle. Wolves with sheep clothing ain't just a saying; they exist. So you gotta be careful, man. You gotta be careful. So to the women that I done gave advice, bro, I done gave you this advice because I want to see you do better. I want you to win. And I know CJ, he the same way, bro. Me and him that had the talk, he had an ex. I ain't getting into the detail, but we had these conversations. We have them because we want y'all to be safe. We want y'all to come back better than when you left.
And we have these conversations live. We do pre-records. We've had conversations on our podcast that has literally changed our perspective. So it's not that we don't think men can't learn from a woman. That's foolish. We definitely can learn from a woman. But to my future wife, to my future woman, let me lead you. Let me show you the way we can go to be successful. Not control you, not dictate to you, but let me lead you. I got you, but you got to trust me, and I can show you why I'm trustworthy. Make me earn it, but don't make me fight for it.
Come on. So look, y'all, on that note, we're going to wrap this thing up. So for your guy T is the 5.
Your guy CJ 100.
We are the 5100 podcast.
You understand me?
Two G's.